Go.
Okay, so I have to tell you, I'm going to get overly emotional on this because I hate organized sports. I can't stand them. I don't mean professional. I mean children, youth. I mean Pop Warner, Little League. It is the most annoying, insane, archaic system I've ever seen. So a guy like me who analyzes, well, both of us, analyzes things, I sit in the bleachers and I just look at the whole system and I think, you guys are crazy. You guys are insane. Now, I'm not going to go to the whole breakdown of what's wrong with the system. I have a blog that I typed up that I'm going to be releasing soon. I'll put the link down below so they can read all the cost factors and all the things you're asked to do when your kid's playing. Instead of just playing baseball, you got to sell things and you got to raise money and it's like, really? I already paid to play. So the whole thing's insane. Parents, I want to shoot them all. I hate sitting in the stands, listening to parents just browbeat their kids verbally. It's just horrible. Everything about organized sports sucks. And it's like, and the coach has its favorites, and the other kids feel like nobodies, and they stand on the sideline and watch the favorites play, no matter how good or bad they do. Dude, the whole system's insane. It's totally insane. If you don't sit on the board, or you ain't coaching the team, your kid, chances are, ain't gonna be playing much. It's like, really? That's the best we got? And it's probably been like that for the 100 years they've been around, however long.
Well, how would you change it? How would you change it? What would you do to fix it?
One of the things I do is, I don't think, the first thing I would do, a coach cannot have his kid on the team. I don't care. You don't want to coach, don't coach.
Yeah.
Your kid should never be on the team, period. Okay. That is rule number one. Rule number two, make me write a bigger check. Don't ask me to sell cookie dough. Then bring in company sponsorship. And then work the snack bar. Dude, you have to do 2 days of flipping burgers.
I know. I did it with
almost
Rachel.
Through that. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, how much if I don't? You have to give them a $50 check, right? And if you don't work the snack bar, they keep the check. I'm like, keep the check. Go ahead, keep the check. I ain't flipping burgers. Of course, my wife jumps in and I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I do.
I'm like, just put another $150, $200 on the bill. I don't care. Right. All I want to do is watch my son play the game. Right. That's all I want to do. So those are some things. The other things is, there's other stuff during the game, and, parents, you can't, here's the deal. Shut your mouth. You don't get to talk, you get to clap, and that's it. Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear it. It shouldn't be allowed. You should be escorted off the field.
Yeah, agreed.
You should be told to leave the field. If you're going to say nasty things, goodbye. And don't think I haven't been guilty of that. But yeah, tell me to get off the field if I say something nasty. You should. I should be kicked out and not get to see my son play the rest of the game.
Right.
Those are some starting issues. But dude, I mean, now you said with Rachel, what did she do that was kind of organized that drove you nuts?
She did volleyball, and during volleyball we had to do snacks. Bring in snacks. We had to buy the snacks and bring them in for the kids.
And here's the funny thing: you sell all this stuff, and you give them the money. The whole organization gets the money. I'm like, let me get this straight now. I work for you for free. You don't pay me a salary, and I make you money, and you keep all the profits. And the government hasn't gotten wind of this yet. They haven't gotten wind of all this free money they're getting, working people for free.
Well, look, they would make the parents in Rachel's case, they would make the parents bring snacks, right? So we had to bring the snacks. So the kids just got done playing a game. Can't they go home and eat snacks? Also, what kind of snacks do we give them? We go and we buy junk food. It's junk. Okay, Gatorade. Okay, ooh, there's one good thing, right? Because they just played a game. But then after that, was it cookies and chips? And what can I buy them?
Now, in defense, football does a good job in Pop Warner. They require quartered oranges so they can get it, but they do it at halftime.
Yeah.
They do it at halftime. You have to eat the oranges to get the energy, to get the fluids back in your body, and drink Gatorade or Smart Water or something. So I'm going to give them credit for that. But that's about it. They get 1 point.
Yeah.
The rest of organized sports is a joke. It's painful.
Well, what are the let me ask you this. What are the benefits of organized sports for kids? What is good about it?
Making some feel wonderful and the other ones feel like crap. I don't know.
No, that's not good.
Oh, and I would also require more playtime for each player. They have minimum 10 plays. Minimum. So when if your kid is a minimum player, they're like, okay, how many plays has Johnny done? 9. All right, give him one more play and pull him. That's what you hear on the sideline. Like, really? No. They to balance it because you got your little stars that are throwing the football all day long. There's no backup quarterback. He plays the whole game. Really? You can't train anybody else?
Well,
so I would give more time.
Right. Here's the problem, okay? Why are you having kids in sports? Number one, is it to have fun? Or number one, is it to win? Okay? You got to understand what your goal is. The problem is if you put your kid in, you put your kid in so they'll have fun. You want your kid to have fun. If your kid wasn't having fun, you pull them out, right? The coach.
No. Never.
The coach. Let me finish. That's the reason I put my kid in. If she wasn't having fun, I'd be like, well, let's get out of the thing. Number two, the other parents want the team to win. And the coach wants the team to win, right? So you really have to decide what is the goal and make sure that the goal of the team it matches your goal. Well, I don't put my kid into sports. I wouldn't put my kid into sports to say, I'm putting you into sports so you can win. But if you win, that's great. But you're in there to have fun. Okay? The problem is when you're pulling out the bad players and putting in only the good players, you're not there to have fun. You're there to win. And that's, I think, where the problem, I think that's the core problem with the whole process.
Okay, Brent, and just to end on this note, this is totally, astronomical. I did the calculation for a minimum player, because a lot of kids are minimum players, okay? That means they play a minimum of about 10 plays, 15 seconds each, maybe.
Okay.
Right? Okay. That parent paid about $1,000 when it was all said and done to play, okay? They were on the field for practices for 100 hours that season.
Okay.
100 hours in practice, sitting there watching your kid practice, $1,000, total up all the playtime for a minimum player. He played a total of 25 minutes. Yeah. Can we end on that? Is that good?
All right. Yeah. Bye.